Welcome back to Smart Mind, your go-to channel for history and geopolitics. Today, we dive into a topic that is often discussed but rarely understood: the Iran-Israel conflict and the rich history of Iran. Buckle up as we journey through time, politics, and power. To comprehend modern Iran, we must travel back to one of humanity's greatest civilizations, the Persian Empire. Founded by Cyrus the Great around 550 BCE, this empire extended from the Aegean Sea to the Indus River, becoming the largest the world had ever seen. Cyrus was noted not just for his military prowess but also for his remarkable tolerance. He freed the Jewish people from captivity, as recorded in the Bible, and issued what many historians consider to be the first declaration of human rights. Following him were great rulers like Darius and Xerxes, who fought against the Greeks in battles that shaped Western civilization. Fast forward to the 7th century, when Arab armies conquered Persia, bringing Islam to the land. Persia embraced Islam without losing its distinct cultural identity. The Persian language and identity not only survived but enriched the Islamic civilization. This cultural renaissance also led to a significant religious divide, as most Iranians adopted Shia Islam, while most Arabs remained Sunni, creating a lasting fault line in the Middle East. In the 16th century, the Safavid dynasty declared Shia Islam the state religion, cementing this identity. This period was a golden age for Persian art, architecture, and culture, with cities like Isfahan becoming shining jewels in the Islamic world. As we enter the 20th century, we witness a complex evolution. The discovery of oil in 1908 attracted the interests of foreign powers, particularly Britain, through the Anglo-Persian Oil Company, which would later become BP. The nationalization of oil by the democratically elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh in 1951 led to a CIA and MI6-backed coup in 1953, overthrowing Mossadegh and reinstating the Shah, which left a deep wound within Iranian society that fuels their distrust of the West to this day. The Shah modernized Iran rapidly but ruled harshly, leading to growing inequality and resentment. In 1979, this tension culminated in the Iranian Revolution. Under the leadership of Ayatollah Khomeini, millions took to the streets, leading to the overthrow of the Shah, and thus the Islamic Republic of Iran was born. With theocracy established, Iran faced invasion from Iraq, igniting the Iran-Iraq War, which lasted 8 brutal years and claimed countless lives on both sides. In a surprising twist, prior to the revolution, Iran and Israel were actually allies. Under the Shah, the two nations cooperated against common enemies, such as Arab states and Soviet influence. However, Khomeini's rise to power severed these ties, marking Israel as an illegitimate Western outpost and leading Iran to support Palestinian militant groups. Over time, this birthed what Iran describes as the axis of resistance, encompassing Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, and numerous militias across the Middle East, all opposing Israel and U.S. influence. This network became a source of existential threat for Israel, which perceives itself surrounded. For decades, Iran and Israel engaged in a covert shadow war involving sabotage and cyber attacks, with both sides executing operations against one another while remaining largely deniable. The nuclear question intensified these tensions. Iran claims its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, but Israel and the West view it as a potential precursor to nuclear armament. The 2015 JCPOA nuclear deal temporarily eased tensions, but after the U.S. withdrawal in 2018, hostilities reignited. The situation escalated significantly in April 2024, when Iran launched an unprecedented direct attack on Israeli territory in response to an Israeli airstrike, marking a new chapter of open confrontation. The October 7, 2023 Hamas attack and subsequent Israeli military actions in Gaza further transformed the conflict. Hezbollah's involvement and attacks from the Houthis indicate that this has evolved from a cold proxy war into an all-out regional confrontation. Looking ahead, the future remains unpredictable. Key factors include Iran's nuclear ambitions, U.S. support for Israel, and Iran's internal issues amidst public unrest and economic sanctions, as well as shifting alliances in the region. The Iran-Israel conflict encapsulates much more than a bilateral dispute. It represents competing visions for the Middle East's future. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into a complex and consequential narrative. If you learned something new or have thoughts to share, please subscribe, like this video, and join the conversation in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring and building a smarter mind.